Hello, you're watching Hornbill TV's Morning Pulse Bulletin. I'm Naomi Kikon and here are the news for this hour. Agartala Smart City Limited is pushing ahead with infrastructure projects worth over Rs 844 crore, aiming to complete major stormwater drain and road works before Durga Puja this year. Chief Executive Officer Dr. Shailash said the agency has taken up and completed 65 projects so far. One of the city's long-standing problems, water addressed through 24 dedicated projects worth Rs 64.6 crore. These included the installation of 6 new flood pumps and a redesign of all stormwater drains for easier cleaning. To maintain drainage efficiency, super sucker and desilting machines were purchased and handed over to Agartala Municipal Corporation for annual cleaning. All flood pump stations now have double feeder water supply to prevent power failure during rains. In case of total power outage, 6 high-power pumps ensure uninterrupted pumping. Real-time monitoring through CCTV at the Integrated Command Control Center now tracks water accumulation across the city 24/7, making Agartala free from waterlogging even during heavy rainfall. Under additional projects from the Tripura government, Agartala Smart City Limited is building 26 kilometers of roads under the ADB project, constructing 5 sewage treatment plants and completing the Hora River Development Project, which is already 80% done. The Smart City network will connect 18 key routes with 23 kilometers of roads and 46 kilometers of drains under construction. A voluntary blood donation camp was held at the headquarters Chief Engineer Project Siwak of the Border Roads Organization in Dimapur on 12 August 2025 to mark the upcoming 79th Independence Day. The camp, organized in collaboration with the Blood Center of Dimapur District Hospital, took place at the Central MI Room Project Siwak. 8 officers, 27 subordinates and 3 CBLs participated, donating blood in a gesture of service and patriotism. Brigadier P.K. Oberoi, Chief Engineer of Project Siwak, and Dr. Rongshed Longamer, Medical Officer in charge of the District Hospital Blood Bank, attended along with other dignitaries, underlining the importance of voluntary donation in meeting blood requirements and strengthening community bonds. Organizers said the event not only supported a critical healthcare need but also embodied unity, responsibility and the true spirit of Independence Day. Security forces in Manipur have captured an active insurgent of the Kangleba Communist Party People's War Group during a joint operation by Assam Rifles and Tobal Police Commandos. The intelligence-led action took place on 11th August in Tekcham, Maning Daikai, Tobal district, following credible reports of militant movement in the area. The suspect was intercepted with precision, dealing a major setback to insurgent activity in the region. A search recovered a .32 pistol with magazine, 5 live rounds of .32 ammunition, 45 live rounds of 5.56 mm ammunition, 4 insus rifle magazines and 2 mobile phones. The arrested cattle and seized items have been handed to Kongjom Police Station for investigation and legal action. Officials say the success reflects strong coordination between Assam Rifles, under Spear Corps and Manipur Police, reinforcing public confidence and weakening anti-national networks. Colonel Dr. Smita Misra, a senior officer from the Army Education Corps, has taken charge as the 10th principal of Sainik School, Bangalore, Nagaland, on 12 August 2025. She brings with her extensive leadership and educational experience, making her a strong choice for the position. Colonel Misra holds a PhD from MDS University, Ajmer. Her career includes senior instructional and administrative roles, serving as Vice Principal of Sainik School, Agartala in Punjab, Principal of Sainik School, Gorhakal in Uttarakhand, and Chief Instructor at the AEC Training College and Center, Pachmari. Her service record is distinguished with the Army Chief's Commendation Card awarded in 2007 and the Southern Command Chief's Commendation Card in 2018 for dedicated service. With her at the helm, Sainik School Bangla is expected to advance in academics, discipline and overall institutional development. The Supreme Court has given the Meghalaya government 4 weeks, calling it the last chance to submit an affidavit outlining measures taken to stop alleged illegal mining in the Khasi Hills. A bench led by Chief Justice B.R. Gavai with Justices K. Vinod Chandran and N.V. Anjaria was informed by amicus curiae K. Parameshwar about rampant mining in a protected forest area. The Assam Government's council said such mining in Meghalaya has triggered flooding and caused severe hardship to people in Assam. The court was told that the Central Empowered Committee recently visited the area and saw widespread mining activity. The CEC also reported that Meghalaya had not responded to its queries. Meghalaya's council argued that the state had replied after the CEC's July 18 site inspection, but the court noted the reply was never received. The council maintained that illegal mining had been shut down and only legal operations were taking place, citing an earlier order from the National Green Tribunal. The matter is now scheduled for further hearing in September. Tensions have escalated along the Assam-Nagaland border after a late-night arson and firing incident in Turibari village, Uriamkat. Around 8:30 p.m. on Monday, two unidentified men on a motorcycle allegedly set fire to the home of Salam Ali. The house, already vacant due to an earlier eviction notice, was completely destroyed within minutes. No casualties were reported, but panic spread quickly through nearby villages. Local residents, led by the number 2 Shantipur village head, helped extinguish the flames before they could spread further. Authorities including Sarubatar SCO Civil, Priyam Pukan, CRPF personnel and Uriamkat police responded promptly to control the situation. Soon after the fire, residents reported hearing more than 5 rounds of gunfire in the area. While many suspect Naga miscreants, others believe a third party may be trying to trigger unrest, reigniting old border tensions between Assam and Nagaland. The attack comes shortly after eviction drives in the Rengma Reserve Forest, where the Assam government cleared 4,000 illegal houses from 10,000 bighas of land, followed by large-scale tree plantation. With some Naga groups claiming Turibari as their own, observers fear the incident could be an attempt to disrupt recent stability. Police have launched a probe to identify the culprits. Several local organizations are protesting and demanding stronger security in the border area. Sarubatar MLA Biswajit Bhukan alleged in a social media post that 2 Mia youths were behind the attack, claiming the aim was to create conflict between Naga communities and Assam. National Commission for Scheduled Tribes member Nirubam Chakma has completed an extensive field visit across several villages under the Chakma Autonomous District Council in South Mizoram's Laungtlai district. The CADC, created in 1972 under the 6th schedule of the Constitution, works for the welfare of Chakma tribals. During his tour, Nirubam Chakma inspected Jamir Suri, Mandiro Sora, Ajasora, Kolasuri and Longpuikhat villages. He met village council members, NGO representatives and community leaders to discuss local challenges. Site visits to schools, health facilities and public infrastructure revealed multiple gaps ranging from a shortage of classrooms and non-functional toilets to inadequate water supply, poor approach roads, insufficient medical facilities, lack of hostels and delays in pre-matric scholarship distribution. Monsoon conditions made road travel difficult, forcing him to reach some villages by motorboat due to damaged PMGSY roads. Apart from official inspections, Chakma also visited Apaya Dana Forest Monastery and Huji Maunao Vihar, where he attended Bhuta Puja and met monks and management committees. He assured that all identified issues would be raised with the concerned authorities for timely action. The U.S. State Department says Washington's relationship with both India and Pakistan remains unchanged, with diplomats committed to engaging both nations. Spokesperson Tammy Bruce made the remarks following reported statements by Pakistan Army Chief General Asim Munir in Florida, where he allegedly claimed Pakistan could use nuclear weapons against India and half the world in an existential threat scenario. Bruce recalled a past crisis between India and Pakistan that risked turning into a major conflict. She said swift action by Vice President J.D. Vance, President Donald Trump and Secretary of State Marco Rubio helped prevent escalation. According to her, urgent calls and diplomatic efforts brought both sides back from the brink, turning a dangerous situation into an enduring resolution from, she called, a proud moment for U.S. diplomacy. She also pointed to the latest round of the U.S.-Pakistan counter-terrorism dialogue in Islamabad, where both countries reaffirmed their commitment to combat terrorism in all forms. Discussions focused on strengthening cooperation against terrorist threats. Bruce stressed that U.S. engagement with both India and Pakistan benefits the region and the world, promoting stability and a more secure future. General Munir's current U.S. visit, his second in less than 2 months, follows a private luncheon with President Trump in June and includes a series of high-level meetings in Washington.
Pakistani Chief of Defense has met with President Trump once and seems to have developed a strong relationship. Do you think that this will lead to more U.S. assistance to Pakistan via an increase in arms sales? And is this being done at the expense of the president's relationship with Modi?
Obviously, we had a experience with Pakistan and India when there was a conflict, one that could have developed into something quite horrible. I was here at the State Department at the time, and there was an immediate concern and immediate movement with the Vice President, the President, and the Secretary of State in addressing the nature of what was happening. Many of you who were in the room in the days afterward, we described the nature of the phone calls, the work that we did to stop the attacks and to then bring the parties together so we could have something that was enduring. And it's a very proud moment and a very good example of what Secretary Rubio is committed to, Vice President Vance in that, of course, case as well, but are the top leaders in this nation involved in stopping that potential catastrophe. I would say that our relationship with both nations is as it has been, which is good, and that is the benefit of having a president who knows everyone, talks to everyone, and that is how we can bring differences together in this case. So it's clear that the diplomats here are committed to both nations. I can tell you also that there has been a U.S.-Pakistan counterterrorism dialogue that was established. At this dialogue in Islamabad, the United States and Pakistan reaffirmed their shared commitment to combating terrorism in all its forms and manifestations during this latest round of the talks in Islamabad. The United States and Pakistan discussed ways to enhance cooperation to counter terrorist threats, and I think that for the region and for the world, the United States working with both those nations is good news and will promote a future that's better.
We'll be right back after a short break, so stay tuned.
प्रधानमंत्री श्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी के मार्गदर्शन में हर घर तिरंगा आज एक राष्ट्रीय जन भागीदारी अभियान बन चुका है। देश की हर कोने में इस अभियान की गूंज सुनाई दे रही है और इसी कड़ी में मुख्यमंत्री श्री पुष्कर सिंह धामी के नेतृत्व में देवभूमि उत्तराखंड भी इस अभियान में देशभक्ति की एक अनूठी मिसाल प्रस्तुत कर रहा है। राज्य में गांव से लेकर शहरों तक विद्यालयों, महाविद्यालयों और सार्वजनिक स्थलों पर तिरंगा रंगोली, सांस्कृतिक प्रस्तुतियां, रैलियां, तिरंगा मेला व प्रदर्शनी एवं ध्वजारोहण समारोह आयोजित किए जा रहे हैं। आइए हम सब इस राष्ट्रीय जन भागीदारी आंदोलन के गौरवान्वित स्वयंसेवक बने। इस अभियान के अंतर्गत 15 अगस्त तक अपने अपने घरों, कार्यालय और आस पड़ोस में तिरंगा फहराएं। अब बारी है आपकी भागीदारी की। गर्व से सेल्फी लें और www.harghartiranga.com पर अपलोड करें। ये केवल एक उत्सव नहीं, ये राष्ट्र के प्रति हमारा प्रण है।
हमारा स्वतंत्रता दिवस हमारे तिरंगे और हमारे राष्ट्र की प्रगति के प्रति हमारी प्रतिबद्धता को दोहराने का समय है। पिछले साल की तरह ही इस बार भी हमें हर घर तिरंगा फहराना है।
आइए हर घर तिरंगा अभियान को जन जन का उत्सव बनाएं।
Welcome back. The Lok Sabha has passed the Indian Ports Bill 2025. Union Minister Sarbananda Sonowal said the legislation will strengthen cooperative federalism through the Maritime State Development Council, which will resolve differences and chart a unified path for port growth. The bill also creates state maritime boards to manage non-major ports, providing a complete framework for the development. Sonowal said the move will enable efficient port administration and boost India's maritime infrastructure. He added that under Prime Minister Narendra Modi's leadership, India is building an ecosystem to enhance maritime capabilities and position the country among the world's leading maritime nations by 2047.
Respected sir, I am especially grateful to you, sir, for giving me the opportunity to make my speech here regarding this Indian Port Bill 2025. I am especially thankful to Honorable Member of Parliament Dilip Saikiaji, Sri Bharat, Mutuku, Miliji, Darshan Singh, Chaudhuriji, because of their kind support to this bill and for their extensive elaboration about the significance of this bill. Sir, Indian Port Bill 2025, it is a strategic intervention to reposition India's maritime sector for the 21st century. India's coastline, the economic backbone of a 4 trillion economy, has seen remarkable progress under the visionary leadership of our Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji. Sir, in the last decade, our port capacity has expanded by 87% and cargo handling has surged to a historic high of 855 million tons. We have drastically cut down ship turnaround time by nearly 49% through mechanization and digitization. The coastal shipping has increased by an astounding 180%. Sir, these are not just numbers. They are a testament to our relentless pursuit of efficiency and growth, which is why 9 of our ports now rank in the World Bank Global Container Port Performance Index. Despite this progress, sir, we are still governed by a colonial relic, the Indian Port Act of 1908. This outdated statute lacks provisions for long-term planning, modern environmental safeguard, and efficient dispute resolution. It is a legislative framework from a bygone era, unsuited for a modern, digitized maritime ecosystem. Respected sir, the Indian Port Bill 2025 is our answer to this challenge. It is the product of extensive consultation with coastal state, industry stakeholders, and the public, embodying the spirit of cooperative federalism. Sir, the bill contains 11 chapters and 85 clauses that mainly focus on optimum utilization of India's coastline by promoting integrated planning and strategic development of our port through a robust consultative framework between the state and the center. This bill introduces several forward-looking reforms Number one, integrated planning. It statutorily establishes the Maritime State Development Council, a recommendatory body to facilitate integrated long-term planning and data-driven decision-making across all ports. Dispute resolution. The bill introduces state-level dispute resolution committees to provide a fast, efficient, and transparent mechanism for resolving port-related disputes. Sir, then we have the environmental and safety compliance. It mandates that all ports adhere to international convention like MARPOL, requiring them to have robust plan for emergency preparedness, pollution prevention, and disaster management. Sir, digital integration. It is also the very important aspect of this particular bill. In line with our international obligation, the bill empowers the government to direct ports to establish a maritime single window system enabling seamless electronic data exchange and improving the ease of doing business. Sir, this bill is meticulously designed to align with the best global practices. With this, sir, I request the House to pass the bill. Thank you, sir.
The Supreme Court has ordered that all stray dogs in Delhi NCR be sent to shelters within 8 weeks. Reacting to the decision, Shiv Sena UBT MB Priyanka Chaturvedi said she understands public concerns over rising stray dog incidents, but questioned how practical the order is. Chaturvedi argued that governments lack sufficient funding for stray animal care, with the lowest allocations going to their welfare. She said simply issuing an order without resources would be unfair to animals that cannot voice their concerns or defend themselves. She also criticized the approach as discriminatory towards stray dogs, urging a more balanced solution that ensures both public safety and animal rights.
देखिए, सबसे ज़्यादा दुख इस बात का है जी, बिल्कुल मैं समझ सकती हूँ कि जो आम जनता है उनको स्ट्रेस का जो मेनेस था वो बढ़ रहा था। बहुत सारी ऐसी घटनाएं हो रही थी, अनटोवर्ड घटनाएं हो रही थी, लोगों का जान माल का नुकसान भी हो रहा था। पर उसके साथ ही साथ जो डिसीजन लिया गया है वो कितना इम्प्लीमेंटेबल है। ना बजट्स हैं सरकारों के पास, कॉर्पोरेशन बजट भी सबसे कम रवैया किए जाते हैं उनको लेकर, स्ट्रे एनिमल्स को लेकर, स्ट्रे कैटल को लेकर। तो कहीं ना कहीं जो कॉर्पोरेशन की जिम्मेदारी है शेल्टर होम्स बनाने की, उनकी न्यूट्रिंग करने की, उनकी इम्यूनाइजेशन की, वही नहीं हो पा रही है पुख्ता तरीके से। तो उनको कह देना, एक फरमान जारी कर देना कि सबके सब एक तरफ चले जाएं, उनको शेल्टर होम्स में डाल दीजिए, ये तो उन लोगों के साथ मैं मानती हूँ गुनाह होगा जो बोल नहीं सकते हैं, वो भी जीते जाते बींग्स हैं, बोल नहीं सकते हैं, अपना पक्ष नहीं रख सकते हैं। तो क्यों उनके साथ इस तरीके का व्यवहार? बल्कि आई थिंक दे शुड कम डाउन हेवीली ऑन ऑल द कॉर्पोरेशंस ऑफ द कंट्री कि ये जो स्ट्रे डॉग्स हैं उनकी तादाद नहीं बढ़नी चाहिए, एक्टिव न्यूट्रिंग होनी चाहिए और साथ ही साथ शेल्टर होम्स होने चाहिए जहाँ पे उनको उनकी देखरेख की जा सके।
मैम, यूनियन कैबिनेट ने
Top Indian athletes are welcoming the passage of the National Sports Governance Bill and the National Anti-Doping Amendment Bill. Women's hockey goalkeeper Savita Punyal called it a major victory for athletes, saying the move will strengthen their dreams and secure a brighter future for Indian sports. Archer Deepika Kumari said the legislation marks the beginning of a new era for players, promising improved facilities and stronger support systems. Both athletes expressed gratitude to their union government for what they described as a historic step in promoting clean and well-governed sports in India.
नेशनल स्पोर्ट्स बिल हम प्लेयरों के लिए एक नए युग की शुरुआत है। ये कदम भारत के खेलों को नई सुविधाएं देंगे और हमारे बेहतर सुविधा और अधिकार दिलाएंगे। हम दिल से सरकार का धन्यवाद करते हैं इस स्पोर्ट्स बिल के लिए। थैंक यू।
Of the National Sports Bill is a big victory for all of us athletes. It will strengthen our dream and brighten the future of sports. We sincerely thank the government for this historic step.
Acting on credible intelligence early Tuesday, Kachar police intercepted 2 vehicles on the Silchar-Aizawl road at Tolai and seized heroin worth around rupees 2.5 crore in the black market. The operation carried out under Tolai police station led to the arrest of two suspects, Ribul Hussain Laskar and Abul Qasim Laskar. Police recovered 40 soap cases containing about 464 grams of heroin hidden inside specially made compartments in one of the vehicles. Testing with a drug detection kit confirmed the substance was heroin. SSP Kachar Numal Mahata said narcotics were being smuggled from Churachampur in Manipur. The seizure was made in the presence of independent witnesses and further investigation is underway.
নিচাযুক্ত সামগ্ৰী বা ড্ৰাগছৰ বিৰুদ্ধে আমাৰ অভিযান অব্যাহত আছে আৰু এই অভিযানৰ এক বিশেষ অংশস্বৰূপে যোৱাকালি আমাৰ এটা বিশেষ অভিযান চলিছিলে আৰু এই অভিযানটো আমাৰ সীমান্তৱৰ্তী মিজোৰাম সীমান্তৱৰ্তী ভলাই অঞ্চলত এই অভিযান চলিছিলে আৰু অভিযান কালত আমি দুখনকৈ গাড়ী জব্দ কৰোঁ এখন গাড়ীৰ নাম্বাৰ হৈছে AS011Y 5989 আৰু দ্বিতীয়খন গাড়ী হৈছে AS11AB2097 এই দুইখন গাড়ী যেতিয়া আমি ইন্টাৰসেপ্ট কৰোঁ আৰু গাড়ীখনত থকা আৰোহী দুজন ব্যক্তি এজনৰ নাম ৰিবুল হুছেইন লস্কৰ আৰু দ্বিতীয়জনৰ নাম আবুল কাসেম লস্কৰ দুইজনৰ ঘৰ জয়ধানপুৰ ভলাই অঞ্চলত ঘৰ আৰু দুইজনক যেতিয়া আমি ফুটপুছ কৰোঁ তাৰ পিছত গাড়ীখনত খানতলাছ কৰোঁ আমি গাড়ীৰ পৰা বৃহৎ পৰিমাণৰ নিচাযুক্ত সামগ্ৰী 40টা সাবুনৰ বাকচত সন্দেহযুক্ত হিৰোইন আমি জব্দ কৰিবলৈ সক্ষম আৰু যেতিয়া সেই সামগ্ৰীখিনি আমি গোটেই সামগ্ৰীখিনি আমি স্থলিতে ড্ৰাগ ডিটেকশ্যন কিটৰ জৰিয়তে আমি পৰীক্ষণ কৰোঁ আৰু পৰীক্ষণ কালত আমি ইতিবাচক উত্তৰ পোৱাৰ পিছত আমি গোটেই সামগ্ৰীখিনি ইণ্ডিপেণ্ডেণ্ট উইটনেছৰ উপস্থিতিত আমি সামগ্ৰীখিনি আমি জব্দ কৰোঁ আৰু তাৰ লগতে দুইটা গাড়ীও আমি জব্দ কৰোঁ আৰু জব্দকৃত যি সামগ্ৰী আছে সামগ্ৰীখিনি যেতিয়া আমি স্থলিতে তাৰ ওজন লওঁ তাৰ ওজনৰ পৰিমাণ আছিলে 464 গ্ৰামছ আৰু এই যি সামগ্ৰী আছে গোটেই সামগ্ৰীখিনিৰ আজিৰ সময়ত চোৰাং বজাৰত ইয়াৰ মূল্য প্ৰায় 2,50,00,000 টকা গতিকে সামগ্ৰীখিনি আমি লগে লগে জব্দ কৰোঁ আৰু আইনমতে যিখিনি যাৱতীয় ব্যৱস্থা আমি গ্ৰহণ কৰোঁ আৰু প্ৰাৰম্ভিক তদন্তত দেখা গৈছে যে এই নিচাযুক্ত সামগ্ৰী চুবুৰীয়া ৰাজ্যৰ পৰা সৰবৰাহ হৈছিলে আৰু আহি আমাৰ জিলাত সোমাইছিলে আৰু আমাৰ জিলাৰ মাধ্যমেদি তেওঁলোকে চুবুৰীয়া জিলালৈ লৈ যোৱাৰ তেওঁলোকৰ এক পৰিকল্পনা আছিল গতিকে আমি এই গোপন সূত্ৰৰ পম খেদি আমি অভিযান চলাওঁ আৰু অভিযান কালত এই পৰিমাণৰ আমি সামগ্ৰী জব্দ কৰিবলৈ সক্ষম আৰু মাননীয় মুখ্যমন্ত্ৰী ডাঙৰীয়াই অসম ৰাজ্যখনক ড্ৰাগছ মুক্ত কৰাৰ যি পৰিকল্পনা তাক অধিক ত্বৰান্বিত কৰিবৰ কাৰণে আমাৰ এই অভিযান অব্যাহত আছে আৰু জিলাখনত যেতিয়ালৈকে আমি ড্ৰাগছ মুক্ত কৰিব নোৱাৰোঁ তেতিয়ালৈকে আমাৰ এই অভিযান অব্যাহত থাকিব।
That's all for now. Keep watching Hornbill TV.